Hi boys and girls, you may remember me from the Spiky Biker, Spiky Channel, Get Wrecked Tom, or just channel, who knows anymore. So in this video we're going to be talking about 5 of the best ways to prevent your motorcycle from being stolen. Yes, unfortunately we live in a world where we have to worry about things like this. Now number 5 is something that's so important and yet so many people out there decide not to do it, and that is to put a motorcycle security chain on your motorcycle. It blows my mind the amount of motorcycles out there that I see that just don't have a motorcycle security chain on. Now unfortunately a security chain won't prevent your bike from being taken altogether, but it will slow down the time between it being taken, and if people make enough noise, hopefully somebody will come over, see what's going on and call the police. That's the hope anyway. Number 4 is out of sight, out of mind. Just like that porno mag you hide under your bed, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. Just like that motorcycle you put in your front, you need to put it in the back. Yeah, or in your house, or under lock and chain in your house, in the basement, somewhere where nobody can see it at all. This is something I know a lot of people struggle with, especially in London, but if it is possible at all, you should definitely put your bike away. You know, even if you put it inside your house or your flat, if you put it into the back garden. Number 3, now if you can't hide or conceal your motorcycle, then the best place to have it would be in a well-lit area, preferably underneath a lamppost. And what I actually used to do, I used to lock my motorcycle to a lamppost because it was under a well-lit area, and also nobody ain't chopping down a lamppost now, are they? So if you are in an area where you can't hide or conceal your motorcycle, then that would be the best option in my opinion. Okay, so number 2, and this is going to sound a bit strange to you, but if you do live in high crime areas such as London, Manchester or Liverpool, then I suggest you buy a really crappy bike. Now, this may sound like, well, we're just letting the thieves win, but if you're in an area like that and you know a lot of bikes are being stolen in your area, then maybe you should downsize a little bit and buy a crappy bike. It's sad, but it's true, and we know the police ain't gonna save you. And that rhymed a little bit. Just want to give you that. Unfortunately, that's how it is. You know, if your bike does get stolen, the police won't really want to bother that much, and the only way they'll bother is if you've got a GPS or you've got some sort of tracking device on your motorcycle. Other than that, it's kind of like because the first thing they're going to do as soon as they steal your motorcycle, they're going to strip it down, sell it for parts, and that's the end of that. And if you have a Ducati, then it's their lucky day. So if you do live in areas like that, then possibly the best thing to do, if you can't conceal your motorcycle or get the most amazing security devices out there for it, I would literally just get a really, really crappy bike. Now number 1, you should do all of those things really. Let's be realistic here. If you're in that sort of area where you know the likelihood is that your bike may be stolen, then you should be doing all of those things. Tracking device, chains, disc lock, alarms, making sure your bike's well hidden from view or in a well-lit area depending on where you are. Doing all of those things together will help prevent your bike from being stolen. Now, I understand that it's very hard, especially if you're out riding and a few mopeds approach you and throw acid in your face and try to cut you with a machete. But in that case, if your life is at threat, give them the bike. What are you doing? Just give them the bike. I know it's so important to you and you feel like it's wrong, but at the same time, that bike is not worth your life. And I'm pretty sure your friends and your family and everyone else will agree to that. Yes, those thieves deserve to be put into prison, and I'm sure eventually that will happen, you know, one day along the lines where they really mess up. But in the meantime, if anything like that does happen, just let them take the bike. Anyway, those are my 5 ways to prevent your bike from being stolen. I hope this has helped you out in some way. It probably hasn't, but Every little helps. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also smash that bell in to notify you of any more of my videos coming up in the future, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!